Welcome back to Quick Picks. We are live. It is Monday. It is the start of a new year, which means the start of, something special. New bankroll, things of that nature.
Oh, yeah.
And Che, congrats to him. He was able to rack up literally and figuratively yesterday. What was it, a 3-leg or 4-leg touchdown parlay?
3-leg touchdown parlay.
Riley Leonard, who else?
Tyler Shuck and Connor Hayward at night.
I mean, that's just a hell of a hit for Che.
It was quite the sweat. I didn't really think too much about it because sometimes I'll put out a touchdown parlay. I put this out like 10 minutes before kickoff, and I did it actually because Minty was texting me about, he's like, oh man, Tyler Shuck today, like he's going to have to run. And he had a like 49-1 parlay that was
boosted,
Tyler
obviously.
Shuck, of course. That I tailed it, PFT tailed it. It was like 6 Tyler Shuck rushing yards away from cashing. It was like Tyler Shuck 40+ rushing yards, Tyler Shuck rushing touchdown, game under. And so he was talking my ear off about Tyler Shuck running a touchdown. And I was like, all right, I can see that. And he ran 2-1 against the Bucks. And then Blutman was like, oh man, I can't believe Riley Leonard is like 5-1 to score. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense too. And so I parlayed them with a guy that I liked, Connor Hayward, who's a kind of random. I mean, we pay pretty close attention to Steelers games in the cave, and Connor Hayward runs a tush push. And since he does that, and Darnell Washington was out, I figured maybe he'd get on the field for a few extra snaps. So he ended up doing that. It was a very nerve-wracking moment though, because pretty much Jerry was like, unless they get down to the 1, like you have no shot. And at the end of the first half, there's a pass interference in the end zone. So the ball's on the 1-yard line. And I'm like, please go for this. They do, and he's not on the field. And they run whatever it was, a pitch to, I forget if it was Jalen Warren or Kenny Gainwell, but like for a loss, half end. So I was like, we're screwed. Like, we're not getting it. But then he gets a 4th and inches or 4th and a yard on the 2, and then they run no huddle, and he gets in with a flag that turned out to be offside. So it was a great moment. A kind of brain fart I had was that, so DraftKings has awesome boosts, and they had a 30% touchdown boost. I did this kind of hastily, and I put these in, and I'm never like, oh, this is definitely going to be a winner. But I took the odds from like plus or like 287-1 to 380 to 376 with a boost. I opted into getting taxed, because had I not done that, I would have not gotten taxed, because 300-1 is like the limit. But whatever. You learn from your mistakes, and you also learn from your wins. You learn from your wins. All right, so chat, make sure you are piling in winners. I'll go ahead and start. I'm going to go with college basketball, and I'm taking Grambling -4.5. It was 5.5 earlier. Makes me a little wary because Texas Southern has no value up until this point as far as betting. They have 0 wins against D1 opponents. They are 1-9 ATS in their last 10, and their only game they've covered was a 35-point loss to Vanderbilt, which, Vanderbilt's good, but that's not really anything that I'm going to hang my hat on for this Texas Southern team. Flip side, Grambling is undefeated at home, and they've also covered 5 out of their last 6. So that's the play I'm going to go with today, playing off of Texas Southern, playing on Grambling. And I also put a couple other picks that I liked in the Barstool betting group, so you got to make sure you are a part of that. Def a loser. Jake Malasek. Jake Malasek just responded to my pick saying definitely a loser. My pick is Bull center Nikola Vucevic, over 31.5 combined points, rebounds, assists. He's going against the Celtics team they're just weak inside. The Celtics are significant favorites though, which does give me a little bit of pause. But Vooch is a good offensive player. They're going to be without Josh Giddey today. Kobe White was upgraded from questionable to probable, so I'm assuming he will play. They just don't really have that many options on offense. I expect Cody White to score. Jalen Smith is also out, and he's a very good rebounder, so I expect Vooch to clean up the glass a little bit more. He had 21 rebound chances against Charlotte the other day. So give me Nikola Vucevic. I think he's going to clear his assist line. I think he's going to clear his rebound line. I think he's going to clear his points line. So I think he's going to do all that. I'm also going to get a little bit crazy.
Crazy.
A little crazy. I'm going to sprinkle Nikola Vucevic triple-double today at 52-1. I might throw $20 on it.
$20. Just a little 20 spot responsibly.
Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy. So, Vucevic.
Vooch. Big Vooch.
And then we got Grambling. And let me read this sweet little note from our partners at DK while you guys keep piling winners in the chat. The NBA's biggest stars deliver the biggest moments with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sportsbook betting partner of the NBA. You can cash in whenever they take over. Player props, live betting, every possession, every shot, every steal is your shot to win with DraftKings Sportsbook. And DraftKings has your back with early exit. If your player goes down anytime in the first half, you still get paid in cash. New customers bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code QuickPicks. That's one word, QuickPicks. The crown is yours.
So Grambling right now is minus 4.5.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's 4.5. It was 5.5, which does give me a little weird pause, but I still like them a lot. I also liked Lamar today on the money line against Southeastern Louisiana. There's a couple other ones, as I said, I put in the betting group, but this is the one I decided on for quick picks because I feel like it's my most favorite confident pick.
Okay.
So let's round it out with someone from the chat on this January 5th.
All right, coming in from Bill.
Bill.
We got the Utah Mammoth and the New York Rangers over 5.5, and that parlay is paying at plus 618.
618. That's 618 over at the DraftKings Sportsbook. And remember, new customers, if you bet $5, you get $300 in bonus bets, and it would be really cool if you hit a parlay on your first bet with DraftKings. Che, anything else you want to discuss before we get out of here?
Would be cool. I'm excited for the playoffs.
Playoffs. Talking about playoffs.
Tough day. This is, I don't think you're technically supposed to call it Black Monday. This is when all the coaches get fired.
Racist.
I am excited because, the college football head coaching cycle is a huge story. The NFL one is going to be a huge story. So I'm just excited to see where people land. I am in the camp of I hope Todd Bowles gets fired.
Ooh, I hope
not
he doesn't
because I
hear
don't like
this.
him. I think he's an awesome dude, but just not the right coach for us right now.
If you could pick your coach right now, who would it be?
If I could pick my coach right now, can I pick an assistant coach first?
You can pick whatever you want, Che. This is your team. You build it.
Assistant coach for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next year, Jake Malasek. Connect the dots.
I don't know if I'd trust that one.
That's what I want. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying that's what I want. I want John Gruden to be the Bucs head coach.
That would rock.
His defensive coordinator just got fired yesterday, Raheem Morris.
Everything's opening up, Che. You never know. Fruition could come into
Malasek and Bucs team issued gear.
All right. I'm getting so many spam calls. I don't know if you've gotten a shit ton of those over the break. I get spam texts, spam calls. Thinking about changing my number. But you know what you should not change?
What's that?
You watching these programs on this channel. You need to be watching us. Then up next, you got The Yak, which you guys had one last Friday, but this is like the first real
Everyone will be together.
Everyone back in the office Yak, so you don't want to miss that. Yep. And again, shout out to the DraftKings Sportsbook, the best and only sportsbook we use here at Barstool Sports. Make sure you're following in the Barstool betting group. As I said, I have about 4 or 5 plays I've already put in for college basketball today. Che, I, and you all have a parlay, so go hit the little toggle button right now, plus 618.
Yep.
And hopefully we'll be back here tomorrow with a parlay under our belt to start the new year. We love you. Go watch The Yak, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow, King of the Court.
King of the Coat.
I'm going to bring some King of the Court.
King of the Coat.
Possibilities. I've nailed 2 possibilities in a row.
That's 2. And that's also a peace sign because we're out of here. Bye.